Okay, it's a little past my bedtime, but I'm sitting up tonight for a little bit, mainly because, I was outside in the cold and wind today because I had to go pick up meds, and I was out there a little too long, I think, and I got a sore throat and bad earache right now, but I was supposed to go see my neurologist, but I think I'm gonna have to reschedule that. Um, I wanted to make this video, and I just posted it to my Facebook page too. By the way, hey bookies. Um, I see a lot of. Sorry, my neighbors were making a noise. You're probably heard in the background. I don't know, but um, I see a lot of posts going around about, okay, well, President Obama is just making up that tier, and he really doesn't care about what's going on in the other parts of the world. And I understand what these people are saying. I get that because I do, and I made that comment today when I see him wipe away a tear. But I think we have to understand that I'm not saying you have to agree with what President Obama does, because I don't 90%, 99% of the time either. But you've got to understand that most of the people we're dealing with have been brought up to show no emotion. That's what makes them good at what they do. Okay? Because they were brainwashed as children themselves to not show emotion because that makes them weak. And that's how the elite do what they do because they have to have no soul, pretty much. So when he does show emotion, then we come back with, well, see, he should have been showing emotion. It's important for us to, yes, I agree that he should be showing emotion for other countries. But at the same time, we have to say, okay, what, we need to encourage when he does show emotion. We can't write it off and say, oh, he's just being fake. No, because that's not going to get us anywhere. Because then we're, he's damned if he do and damned if he doesn't. And I don't think that's the right mentality to have. As I said there, okay, we're saying what our government should be doing. What are we doing? As a nation, as a people. Okay, we light some candles, we pray. That's good. But how many people actually sit there and say, is there a way to set up a donation page? Is there a way to get these people things that they need? Because they just lost a child. Or our mother or husband or whatever. Father, sister, brother. Whoever these people were to them. So I think it's, and then even the people who live has to deal with this nightmare. These children are living it too, even though I'm sure they're happy to be alive. But they're dealing with this too. And so we have to sit there, okay, what can we do for the families that have lost these people, but also the families that do have their children or their husband or wife, but they're still going through the emotions. What can we do? And like I posted, Occupy Wall Street, the minute Hurricane Sandy hit, they were there. And they took off immediately. So now I'm saying, okay, what can we do as other occupiers throughout this nation to help these people? Because that's ultimately what's going to come down to. We can't sit there and talk to brainwashed people that's been brainwashed all these years and say, oh, well, you need to act like this when they don't know how. They've never been taught. So they don't understand the concept. So in order for them to start caring about what's happening in different parts of the world, they have to care with what's going on at home. That is the key. And yes, I believe in being globalized. I believe in, yes, we have to get out there to other countries. I get that. But you also need to understand that it's very difficult for somebody like President Obama to cry for other kids when maybe he's been conditioned his whole life. And maybe this was his first cry, to show emotion. And maybe it took seeing these children get killed today for President Obama to say, wait a minute, these are children. Maybe that's what will lead him to care about the other kids in other countries. So when we see him crying, we need to encourage that. And we need to be supportive of that, not putting him down, but building him up. Well, so I think that's where, the problem comes in, where, as occupiers, we need to show people how to love, how to give helping hands to their neighbors, because some people don't know. They're so brainwashed and so conditioned to the stuff. As for other people, I think here's the thing, and gun control is not what's going to stop this. You can pass all the laws about guns, as somebody else said, drugs are still legal. I know. Or they're still illegal, but we still can get drugs. So, this stuff of ban all guns, no, that's not going to work. Okay? Here's what you need to do. You want me to tell you how to put a stop to all this? Take your kids when they're young. Don't abuse them. Don't neglect them. Hug them. Kiss them. Tell them you love them every day. Freaking tell them guns are not toys. They are meant to be used for self-defense or for freaking hunting. That's what you tell them. Tell them it's not cool to take guns to school and show them to all your friends because they can go off. Now, do you want to hurt your friend? No. How would you feel if somebody walked into your school and started shooting? That's how you start putting an end to this stuff. A lot of these children are so misguided and have been, they, like somebody said, they have a mental health problem, or they have, they've been abused as children, And please, everybody, goth has nothing to do with this. Before we get on this bandwagon, because I saw it posted in the news article today, he was goth. And they said the same crap about Columbine. It has nothing to do with being goth. Okay? Goth does not mean you are a killer. So, I don't want to hear that crap. That's not helping the situation any. Speaking about guns is not helping the situation any. You're creating more violence by fear. These are what's causing these episodes, because we are so, we must put an end to all this violence. Mr. President, please do something. And then what do? They take away our rights. So you're not helping. All you're doing is causing more problems. Like I said, sit down with your children. Hold on, I'm going to have to make another one.